So everyone knows that car accidents can be a terrible experience, no matter the amount of damage caused. And here in the Bahamas, we have managed to earn a reputation for being very slow when addressing accidents to the point where visitors have been officially warned of difficulties experienced if getting involved in accidents here in the Bahamas. And I think most of us residents would agree that an accident in our streets can be a major headache, from dealing with the emotions of parties involved to simply waiting for the police to attend the scene. So today we're going to discuss road traffic accidents here in the Bahamas and what to do if you happen to get involved in one. So let's dive in. Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another presentation on the laws of the Bahamas. As always, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please feel free to hit the like button if you happen to enjoy our video. So before we talk about addressing road traffic accidents, it's important to mention the need to ensure that you always travel with a valid driver's license and a copy of your insurance certificate for your vehicle. If you're from out of town and you plan to drive a rental, you may need to get an international driver's permit before your visit and ensure that your rental is also insured. This is probably one of the first things you will be asked to produce by the parties and attending officers at the scene if involved in an accident. But the most important thing to remember is that if you are involved in an accident which has caused damage or injury to either a vehicle, person, or animal, you have a legal obligation to stop your vehicle and to exchange information with the parties involved in the accident, and this is done within reason. This would be a good time to get out your vehicle and inspect the damages and possible injuries to yourself and other parties, if possible. And if a party is injured, you should call 919 for emergency services immediately. Or if your insurance coverage includes emergency response services, you can contact them for immediate attention. But if you see that damages sustained are minimal, such as a fender bender or a simple paint scratch, or if one of those parties have admitted to being at fault, the Road Traffic Act permits the parties to settle their differences. This would likely involve the exchange of information of parties and some arrangements for damages to be assessed and paid for. A written agreement would probably be the best way forward in proving the arrangement by the parties. Or perhaps a recorded video of the arrangement. Simply anything that can document the circumstances so it can be enforced should the parties fail to keep their obligations as agreed. Once damages to your vehicle are assessed and paid for, then the matter is simply settled. But if you're unable to get the parties' information, or the parties are unable to reach settlement, or if damages or injuries involved are too extensive, this would probably be the ideal time to contact the police in order for them to investigate and decide which party is at fault. The parties will have to remain on the scene to wait for the police to arrive, and you are not allowed to move your vehicle or tamper with any evidence of the accident until you are authorized to do so by the attending officers, unless it is necessary to remove an injured person from the vehicle. You'll probably have to attend the road traffic department to make a statement, so this will be the best time to contact your attorney to be with you at the station if necessary, as it is likely that one of the parties will be charged with a traffic offense. You'll definitely want to consider hiring an attorney at this point if you are suspected of using alcohol, drugs, or using a communications device such as a cell phone while driving, so you can be properly represented. If you are injured, it is best to seek medical attention so that your injuries can be assessed and documented as soon as possible. This is important, especially in circumstances where civil proceedings may arise in order to seek compensation for your injuries. Personal injury matters have a limitation period of 3 years here in the Bahamas. So the earlier you can have your injuries assessed, the higher the chances that you can claim for damages. This information is also required for insurance companies if you have coverage, but keep the possibility of being compensated for other reasons such as loss of earnings or damages or loss of your vehicle by the party at fault. It is important to be aggressive under the circumstances because 3 years may appear to be a long time, but in personal injury matters, it is completely the opposite, as you may require more assessments in recovering from your injury, or you may have experienced an extreme change in lifestyle because of the accident. Now, throughout the process, it is important to consult with your attorney for guidance in these matters, and if you are ordered to pay a fine, make sure to pay it on time. If you fail to do so, a warrant for your arrest will be issued, which means that the police have a right to detain you in order to ensure your appearance before court. Anyways, that's our show for today. If you want to watch more of our videos, you can always visit the BahamaLawyer Studios YouTube channel, or please feel free to visit our website at www.bahamalawyer.com for more information on the laws of the Bahamas. We thank you for watching, and we hope to see you very soon.